Animal Tracks Small World Play. In your kit, you will have Play-Doh. You may also have some gemstones. I won't have those for the video. And you will also have animals. Mine will be a little different than yours, but that's okay. We'll use our imaginations. And you'll have tree cookies. I'm going to start off by showing you guys how I make animal tracks. First, I squish down my Play-Doh, but you're welcome to use a bottle or a rolling pin to smooth it right out flat. Now, of course, in Small World Play, your world and my world will not be the same, and that's the great thing. We're all different, so our worlds are going to be different. I've gone outside to collect a few of my favorite items. Of course, I always add my blue spruce. I found a special rock. I wonder if you'll find one too. And I also brought in some tree bark. So take a little stroll about your neighborhood and see what you could find. What will be part of your small world? What's special and what stands out to you? Bring it in and let's add it to your very own small world. And always remember, when you're outside collecting, don't take from living things. There's plenty on the ground that we could borrow from, and we can always bring it back. You could also keep it in a little collection, special just for you in your small world. It's also great to get to know what you've brought back. While we're exploring tracks indoors, here's a great place that you might find tracks. By water. Here's Penguin coming for a drink. You could use your blue gemstones if you like to create water, or Play-Doh, just like this. He's having a drink. Then off he goes. If you've ever visited a pond, you'll notice there's lots of tracks coming and going. All the animals need to have access to water. They all need to drink. If you could take a look down by a pond, you will see so many tracks of all different types of animals. The fun part is trying to identify which animal made the track. While here in the city, you might not see lizards hopping around or penguins waddling by, but you might see some other animals, and some of them might surprise you. Can you guess which animal made these tracks? If you guessed deer, you are correct. Did you guess rabbit? Amazing! Even though this is just Play-Doh and a small world, our world is just the same. All these tracks and all these animals. Pretty soon, you'll recognize some of these tracks if you haven't already, and you'll get to know who's been in your neighborhood. So many animals are out and about when we're not looking. Here's another fun way to make tracks. You could take your Play-Doh and a tree cookie. Use your tree cookie to roll across the Play-Doh, just like this. Would you look at that? The tree cookie makes tracks. They're bark tracks. You could also use your tree cookie as a stamp. Just press lightly down on the Play-Doh and look. Beautiful! And if you look closely, you can see the rings of the tree. That tells a story, but we'll save that for another time. You could also use some other items that you've collected. I'm going to use my spruce cone here to make tracks right across my Play-Doh. Wow, this looks amazing! I can't believe my spruce cone made these tracks. While you're out and about looking for tracks, you might notice tracks just like these in the dirt. Bird tracks. Birds are very busy this time of year, especially the crow. You might notice his tracks first because he has really big feet. I'm excited to try this. Tree bark. This tree bark's from an ash tree and this one's from a maple. They're very different and they'll also make very different prints. Take a look at that. Wow. Ash tree bark. And this one? Maple. It's good to get to know the names of your trees. We all have our own names. And this one is spruce. This one is going to be a beautiful print. It's not just animals that leave tracks. We leave some tracks of our own. Take a look at my footprint. Ta-da! And do you recognize these? You might have seen them before. They're not too big. And they seem to be everywhere that I am. They are prints from my dog. He likes to follow me around. Wherever you live and wherever you might go, you're sure to find some tracks. Look closely. They're there. And I wonder who's been in your neighborhood.